Alright, we are back. We're here in part 7 of my first ever Let's Play Civilization Vanilla Enhanced mod. Before we get right back into the game, there's two things I want to talk about quickly. I did mention Thalassicus as the developer of this mod, and again, just a shout out to him and all the hard work he puts into this. Very, very appreciated by everyone in the community. The other person that I sort of forgot to thank was a man by the name of Sneaks. And Sneaks is sort of a co-programmer who works alongside Thalassicus, and he does some modifications to various features of the mod. His most recent, which I will be able to show you very, very shortly, is a modification done to the specialist display here in the city view. It really, he's really streamlined the view and made it a lot easier for those people focused on going for a specialist kind of style. The other thing I need to get into is, I did mention that I'm playing the newest version of this mod, and this version is, in fact, a beta version of the mod, and as such, I was hoping not to run into any serious bugs, but upon reviewing the video, I did notice this, and it's that we still have not accumulated any points towards our free unit, although we were allies with 2 militaristic civs. It's unfortunate that this bug is occurring in a Let's Play video, but it is fixable. What we're gonna do is, Firaxis does provide, through the Steam download, something called the Fire Tuner, and I guess the developers of the game sort of use this to test out various things going on in the game. So we're just going to open that up, and what we're going to do is just give ourselves the unit that would have come through the militaristic city-state. Now, the reason this is even possible is twofold. The first being that we do have this really nice counter that tells us how many points we need to get to a free unit and how much points we're receiving per turn. So I reviewed the videos, I added up our points. We're currently at 54 out of 50. And the second thing that's going to make this possible is that in this mod, all units gifted to the player by a military civ will appear in your capital. So, we don't have to worry about, oh, does it appear here or does it appear over here? That's not going to be an issue for us. I realize this is kind of convenient and sort of takes away from the feel of the game, but like I said, this is kind of sort of my fault for picking up the beta version of this game and then using that to showcase it. I wanted to show you Sneak's new overlay. It's really, really nice, and I wanted to play with the sort of slight nerf to the tradition tree because I did feel it was too strong, and it might have sort of biased the way we played this game, knowing that there was a really powerful policy available to us. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Fire Tuner, which is over here. Did I misclick? Oops. Sorry. We're in the Fire Tuner. We're going to enable the unit plopper. We're going to make sure the unit is given to us. And in interest of being as impartial as possible, I'm going to try not to give myself exactly sort of what I need at the moment. I'm just rather going to give myself sort of the blandest unit I can find. In this case, it's going to be a spearman, and I'm just going to stick him right here. Our capital does not have a barracks, so we don't have to worry about giving him XP or anything like that. So now we're just going to exit Fire Tuner to improve our performance in the game. Now we have this barbarian who's again on our whale tile. They will just not go away. We do have a free shot on this warrior from this square because of these marshes. And we're ready to place our city. So this is in fact where I want to put it. It's a really nice location. If we can expand our borders, we'll pick up stone, 2 cows, a spice, a world wonder, or a natural wonder, a horse, a cotton, and a fish. It's going to be a really, really nice city. Probably just a really nice gold city. If I do go into commerce, which I think we will do, it's going to really just produce a ton of gold for us. It's going to be nice. So another free shot on him, and he's dead. Nice. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep track of our points. We currently now have 4 points with the militaristic civ, and I will keep track of that sort of outside of the game. Again, it's unfortunate, but that's sort of what I get for picking up a beta. So what can you do? And hopefully now we can sort of just proceed as normal. Wow, 2 hit points. That was close. Again, don't want to run into anything crazy, so we're just going to move like that. These guys want assistance, blah blah blah. Alright, so again, I sort of spent the last 2 days working on my YouTube site and getting the videos uploaded, so I'm just have to sort of reacclimate myself to the game and what's going on. We met another city-state. So what I'm thinking now is that this location is very defendable, especially when we get our trireme up here in about 3 or 4 turns. So, rather than saving our gold for another defensive unit, I think we'll be pretty safe in just going ahead and buying a worker there. I do want to heal this guy. I don't think well, I guess I could heal him here for now. I do really wish there was a heal with alert sort of option, because it's possible that we could just be sitting here healing, kind of forget about the unit, and somebody sneaks up on us and kills us because there's no alert. So we're going to have to sort of keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. Let's get our spearmen going. Now we did see a number of warriors kind of heading down this direction, so I am going to also want to bring up my archer. And I think the conjunction of the spearman and this archer kind of posted in these hills is going to be a nice defense. At least in the early line. If they do manage to push us back, we can fall back across the river and defend from there with our trireme in 2 turns. So I feel relatively secure against France in this moment. We're just going to spend the next, I don't know, maybe 15-20 turns sort of building up our economy. Maybe take 1 more expansion, possibly in this area. And then we're going to push out against Paris and hopefully get this city down here. So that's sort of our long-term plans right now. Let's open our research panel. We are getting iron working. I was sort of thinking in my downtime about going for the Hanging Gardens. I usually like to do that in a production-heavy city. Let me just wait for the turn so I can actually show you the wonder. I believe it's different from vanilla, so I do want to show you that. We see here we get 6 food, 1 culture, a great artist point, and 3 happiness. So the 6 food does enormously help in production heavy cities where you're sort of light on food, but you still want to grow in order to work all your production. What promotion does he have? I can't quite see. Let's open. Okay. I could give him rough for this tile right here, but everything else around here is open, so I'm not sure about that. But I think that should be okay. So let's go ahead and get this cotton improved so we can either trade it or use it to help grow our cities. It sort of depends where we are in a few turns. And actually, I'm remembering I forgot to charge my cell phone, so I have no timer to sort of nudge me when I need to stop recording, so I need to sort of pay attention to my watch here. We've got a promotion, so we could go for Recon 2 to give us an additional movement and the ability to traverse ice terrain, or the Hunter promotion, which is 20% versus wounded units and 1 movement. I think in the long term this promotion will sort of do more for us rather than being able to go across ice. We haven't really been blocked by ice at any point except for right down here, and I'm not even sure if this is passable or not. So let's just go ahead and take the Hunter promotion. And kind of just see what's going on in here. So he has a ship. So what I'm going to do actually is let him bombard for a turn. And then hopefully I can kill that ship sort of by their borders and get some influence with them. So I'll move to let him move up a little bit. This is a hill, correct? Yes. So let's sort of take a peek what's going on. Still don't see any French units, which is sort of surprising. Not sure where they all went. And yes, there's a ruins here. This is, again, what I was talking about. By getting an early optics, there's often opportunities for a player to just get your scout, or whatever the case may be, embarked early, and you can pick up a number of ancient ruins, clear some barb camps for extra gold. This is a nice feature of the map script, something I really enjoy playing with. So here's our trireme. And I'm going to stop the video here, so thanks for joining, thanks for following my videos. I did see the comment about my voice coming out maybe a little too gainy after the feedback fix, so it's a work in progress. Hopefully, I turned down the gain, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better for you guys. So we'll be back in the next video. Okay, catch you then.